thanks for the time. It's a pleasure to chat again. A couple of tries on Friday. How good was that?
Yeah, they don't come very often, but yeah, grateful. Double as well, so over the moon.
Have you been reliving that first one in your dreams?
A little bit. It's coming over all over social media. Everyone's talking about it, so yeah, it's pretty special.
Hey, that's one that props dream of, though, isn't it?
Mate, it's outrageous, mate. Can't believe it.
Yeah, you're still 2 behind Jai there. You've got some catching up to do. He's flying.
Yeah, Jai's playing well. He's had a good season so far. Yeah, it's good. We've got a good middle pack there. Everyone's sharing the workload, and yeah, he's leading the way there with the tries.
How have the last week and a half, 2 weeks been for you?
It's been crazy, mate. Obviously winning the Challenge Cup. A couple of days to saber up, and then back on Friday here at Caravan Park on Friday. So yeah, it was pretty crazy, pretty surreal to be fair. Like we just celebrating halfway through celebrating, we had to stop celebrating and get ready for Friday. So yeah, it was pretty crazy, but yeah, I'd do it all over again.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, but that's your first major trophy in your career, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is your 13th season as a professional rugby player. Do you think that made you appreciate it even more, given that it's taken so long to get your hands on it?
Definitely, mate. I guess that's what you strive for when you play a handful of games. Like you want to play at least one game, and then you get those handful of games, and then it's the silverware. It took me ages to get it. So it was a bittersweet moment, and to share it with I guess the forward pack that we have, like it was so special.
Have you spoken to the younger members of the squad, maybe who were in the early years of their career? What was your message been to them?
Just to enjoy it, I guess. This doesn't come easy, doesn't come often, and doesn't come easy. So just to enjoy it. We're building here at the club, so those young boys have a good, I guess, couple of years coming up, and they're going to be leading the younger boys. So just enjoy it and pass the knowledge on.
Now, whenever I've spoken to anybody from Hull KR, players, staff, even like behind the scenes members of this club, it's been really clear that everyone is aware of what this club means to the fans and the connection that you have to the East Hull community. But listening to Willie speak after that bus parade, I think even he was surprised or kind of almost taken aback by the reception that you got. What was that like standing on top of that bus?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Driving through Hull, didn't know it was that many people that lived in Hull. It was crazy. Even then getting to into town there was even more people. Man, it was pretty special. Something I'll never forget. I'll cherish those moments, those memories with the group that we have with Willie and the town. So yeah, it was real special, not just for us players and for the town, but for our families as well, especially the international boys whose families have to travel and change their lifestyle to adapt to what we've come to. But also hearing like the boys who brought up in East Hull, like Jezza and Brownie, what it means for them and their families, supporting Hull their whole lives, and their grandparents and their parents. It was crazy. It was just so so special to share with everyone.
And you got to do it with the Samoa flag across your shoulders as well. How did that make you feel?
No, it was pretty good. Our little countries, we've only got 150,000, 200,000 people who live there. So just to, I was proud of where I'm from and, give back a bit and show where I'm from.
Did you have anyone back home watching that final?
Yeah, heaps. Yeah. Plenty of people, yeah.
Yeah, because that'd probably be the middle of the night over there, wouldn't it, when it was on?
I think midnight, just after midnight. So it was good. The family stayed up. All of where I'm from, Macquarie Field, stayed up. So it was fun.
Good stuff. I think you said after that final that you'd spent a little bit too much time crying and you were worrying about losing your aura as a big man. How have you regaining your aura last week?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Like we had a pretty emotional build-up. Captain John was emotional, and just sharing stories with our middles and what it meant to us. Got very emotional, and then after the game, freaking cried again. Oh, mate, I was supposed to be a tough man, and freaking all these tears. But
what are you doing to replace that? You've got to fill that back up.
A couple of tries on the weekend helped, so sort of got the limelight of my crying over the Wembley week. But yeah, it's all good though. Just passion,
Yeah, Exactly, you can't knock it. Elliot Minchella told us when he was in our studio last week that after winning that cup, he's got this fire in him because he's never felt something like that before, and it's made him even more desperate to do that again at the end of the year. Is that something that you mirror?
Yeah, definitely. I think our whole team's got that hunger at the moment. Showed on the result on the weekend. They did show up there for most of the game, Catalans, but we had to work hard for those tries and work hard for that result. So I think it's within us, the club and the players. We're not happy we've won Wembley. We want to keep going, get the rest of the trophies, eh?
So how important was it not just to win on Friday against Catalans, but also to win big, make a proper statement performance?
I think just winning. We're happy with just winning. I think that last try they got in the last couple minutes there sort of dimmed the result a bit. We pride ourselves in our defence, and we're not happy with that try, but we'll work on it. We worked on it today, and got a big game this week against Castleford, and looking forward to getting a good performance against them.
Of course, you also had to go through the tribunal process last week, being found not guilty of that grade E charge. What was it like having to wait for that decision?
It was pretty nerve-wracking, to be fair. The process took a long time, and I was happy with the result, but I don't want to be in that position again. So make sure I'm not spitting near people again. Make sure I'm not spitting at all. I think is the main takeaway from that. So
must have been pretty handy having Neil Hudgell to represent you in a hearing, though. One of the country's most well-known solicitors.
Yeah, it was good. Him and his team. Him and his team, Tim, represented me real well. We're real grateful for them for their time and getting me off my charge.
Let's talk about one of your fellow Samoans, because Tyrone May signing a 2-year extension, stay at Hull KR for the next couple of years. How big a boost will that be for this squad going into next year?
Man, so good. Tyrone's a quality player. He plays in a dinner suit. He loves defence as well, so you don't really see that in halfbacks, and he loves whacking people. So he's a quality player, and we're lucky to have him for the next 2 years. Just keep building on what we've created so far, and he's such a big part of our team.
I know, because his defensive stats and his tackle stats are always really high. He's always chasing kicks. Have you ever played with a halfback with characteristics like him?
Nah, he's one of a kind, mate. There's no one like T. No one, even close. He's just T. He just does his thing. He's got some aura about him. He's got some swagger. But once he crosses that line, once it's something competitive, he's gonna be up there trying to win everything.
Let's talk about Castleford then. What are you expecting from them?
They got a good result on the weekend against FC, so expecting the best of them. We've had some tough games against them the last 3 times, so I think we've won by 1 point the last 2 times in the last 3 games against them. So we know they're going to turn up at their home game too, so they're going to be up and firing. So we're ready.
And of course, you'll be going up against a future teammate, but currently one of the best props in Super League over the last few years, in Tom Amone. What's he like to face? As you know, he's one of the top props, and be a good, little entree for what we're going to be having next year. So be good to go up against him. He's been the top, one of the top props the last couple of years, and I think we've versed him 1 or 2 more times, and then it'll be good to have him on our side, thankfully. You excited to play with him?
Yeah, I am actually. He's always a fierce competitor, always fierce. I always have good battles with him, and it'll be good to have him on our side next year.
Definitely. Well, go well on Thursday, mate. That's all from me, and good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, pal.
See yous.
Jump in for a few more, if that's all right. Sorry,
I didn't see you there.
Sorry. Just finally on the Tribunal before we move on. Did you speak to anyone at Warrington before or during the process?
No.
No, just all in house. Willie Peters and Broadbent as well. Actually, straight after Sky Sports, alluding to the try he conceded, is sort of the next job mentality, the sort of big thing at Hull KR. That's the biggest trait that you've got, and obviously conceding that try was one thing that you'd want to immediately look at.
Yeah, definitely. I guess that's where we're at as a team. You know, everyone buys into that, what Willie's created, and I think we have like standards that we play by and we live by. And I think, yeah, that soft try was not one of our standards. And yeah, we worked on that all week, and yeah, we'll hopefully be better this week. We will be better.
I suppose the mentality is that, you know, when the big games come around, it's the whole 80 minutes that counts. I mean, we saw Wigan against Huddersfield; they scored literally on the last second of the game. So when it comes to the business end of the season, I know that try that you conceded was the 60th minute, but it's all about staying focused and switched on for 80 minutes. Yeah,
definitely. I don't really like talking about it, but even last year in the grand final was that one try of the inside shoulder that you know, cost us the game. And so those moments, we just need to be focused for the whole 80 minute as a team, and that's what we're working hard to maintain that throughout the whole 80 minutes and throughout the finals as well.
It's quite clear to see the impact that Willie Peters has had on all his players, and Warea-Hargreaves said some nice things, I think, to media down under about him. What's he done in your career personally for you?
Oh, he's been such a big help, not just for me, but for my family as well. Us moving over here, they've made us feel welcome. Not just him, but you know, the whole staff, and he just simplifies my game as well. Being a middle, like overthink, but he just simplifies my game, gets the best out of me, and yeah, that's what I like about Willie. He's honest, real honest, and that's what I like.
Perfect, good to hear. I'll pass you on, and best of luck on Thursday. Thank you.
Thanks, Josh.